So, I did come out here to feed the ducks with a bit of bread, but they've all seemed to disappear, and all of the goals. So, if you can't tell yet, I am in the Lake District. Finally my channel has moved on from seascapes. So I'll come all the way up from North Devon to the Lake District. And guess how long it took me? I mean, usually it would take 5.5 hours. But it took us around 10 hours. Let's just say the traffic was awful. There was congestion everywhere we went. But yeah, we set off at 7:30 and we got to here at 8 at night. Anyway, enough of all that. You're just here for the landscape photography, and that's all we're going to be doing this week. Today we're in the Lake District for a week. We're staying at Pine Lakes, being natted by gnats. And we're staying in this lovely log cabin. I stayed in that one in 2016, May 2016. But we're staying in this one September. It's September the 20th today, and autumn is just starting to kick in. Like, some trees are turning, some aren't. But this is the best time to come to the Lake District. We couldn't come in October, unfortunately, when colours are best. But colours are still amazing in late September. And next week, this time next week, we are going up to Scotland, where colours should hopefully be a lot better. So, shall see you at breakfast. So we're just on the way to Cathedral Cave and Rydal Cave and everything like that. But we came through one of the country lanes to go a bit faster, and I've just spotted this really nice old wall leading to this tree here. And there's a few other compositions around that look pretty interesting. So I'm going to grab a couple of shots while we're here. I don't think I need my tripod actually. I'll just get this on pan. Got a nice one of this old tree here. It's like grown through the wall and stuff. And the sun's hitting the leaves, and it's pretty nice, but there's a really high dynamic range. I've seen this tree up here. I'll try my 50mm. See if I can get a pretty nice flow background around it. Instant. Beautiful. So we've just stopped now because there's some amazing views. Nothing really good that way, even though the views are good that way, but there's no good foreground interest. But I've spotted this really nice silver birch down here, and I mean the bark's just really silver going right through it, and then we've got the colours of the leaves that have started to change already. So I've got my 50mm on, so I can get the best blow background possible, and we're just getting a bit closer to it now, so we can get a nice shot of just that tree in there. So, heading down to Cathedral Cave now. I couldn't park directly at it, so we have to come all the way around to the other side. And there's a bridge that goes across, and then we're going to go to Slaters Bridge, which is just up the road a bit. And then eventually, if we have enough time, we're going to get sunset with a ride of water. So I just grabbed a quick shot because we had this tree and its leaves in the way. I got a bit closer so I get the full reflection of the bridge, and there's some trees behind that are getting light from the sun, and they got some autumn colours, which are pretty nice. So I'm just going to head down here now, see if I can see anything good. The rays are coming through. We've got the green up there. I'm just going to exposures. One of the light coming through, it's so bright because the tree there has got sun coming through it. I have to get back here because I've got a lens that's wide enough because I got drowned. Right, okay, right up top now. Massive. This is not the one I intended to come to there. I'm pretty sure the other one's shut down. But it's good enough. Alright, so it may be a bit clustered, but that's what woodland photography is about. This tree is hanging on for dear life on the edge of all these piles of slate. There's other silver birches around it. We've got a mountain here. And in the foreground we've got all the slate with the moss on. Midground we've also got silver birch. Background we've got the mountain. And yeah, it's beautiful. The only problem I'm having is the leaves are going above the mountain, but even at my eye height they're still doing it, so there's no way my tripod can get rid of that issue. So I'm going to take a shot. Done. So I've just come up here near this old little worker's hut and spotted this nice silver birch right here, and we get this background. I'm going to cut my mum out and my dad. They're easy enough to get rid of in Photoshop. First we're going to go for exposure of the tree, and then we need one of the back foreground, sorry. So quickly get that. Then move the tripod, re-expose. Don't want to go too far, and then hopefully I can blend those together, but it's very hard with trees when they go above the horizon. So I will also go for one that's about halfway, and hopefully I can bring it out with lowering my highlights and bringing up my shadows. Just seen this amazing shot of this pine tree of the mountain, and although it's going above the horizon, I know there's some clouds in the background. Not going to be a very good sunset, so we're probably not going to be shooting sunset today. And we got these other silver birch and stuff, and all this slate in the foreground, and it's just beautiful. And I'm just going to grab a quick shot. So here's my composition. We've got the bridge in the left corner, got this little waterfall here in the right corner, and then we've got the water flowing through and the mountains in the background. Absolutely beautiful. I came around this side now because I can't shoot that way because the sun is way too bright. I went over there and it's really swampy over here as well. Went over there, sun was just way too harsh. So I came this side. This isn't the best angle for it, but it will do. And my composition right now, I'm just getting the whole bridge in, including this part. And then I'm going to focus on just this part in a minute. And I'm doing a long exposure of 4 seconds at f22. Right, so I've come a bit closer now. I've actually got my tripod in the water. I'm on this little island. And yeah, I've got a problem, or a contradiction. So I've got a polarizer on. And polarizer, you don't want to have a polarizer if you want reflections. But the polarizer is making the sky a lot less bright. As you can see, look how bright it is without a polarizer, and then without, which means I get a longer exposure. So I think this is probably going to be the last photo of the day. Got this lovely lone tree by itself, and the brick wall and the leading line of the path, and also the rocks. But the only problem we have is the new saplings that have been put in. So yeah, last shot of the day. Let's get it. 1/200th of a second at f4.5. So guys, I've seen another lovely composition right here. We've got the leading line of the wall now, and the path. Just waiting for my dad to go over the hill. And we've got the lovely tree being hit by the sun. It's just amazing. Look at this tree! It's engulfed that rock, and it's so heavy that it's ripped the rock out. That is so cool. Shame we can't get a good composition of that. So this is a very nice shot, as you can see just from the phone. We've got this leading line of the brick wall, and the sun is side lighting this tree, but not directly, which means we've got a contrast of light and shadows, because some of the leaves are in shadow and some of them are being lit up. Then the problem is the sun is being super harsh right now, and I'm gonna have to exposure bracket.